Hello everyone, it's time for another EU news update, and we have a lot to talk about today. As always, for any merchandise you see in this video, there will be links in the description where you can either buy or pre-order them. Canadian actor Richard Donat passed away due to illness on March 28th at the age of 84. Sharing a love of film and theater was Richard's uncle Robert Donat, who starred in The 39 Steps and The Count of Monte Cristo, and Richard's brother, Peter Donat, known for the China Syndrome and starring in The X-Files as Mulder's father. Richard himself graduated from the National Theatre School of Canada in 1967. On stage, Richard starred in plays like Fool for Love and Driving Miss Daisy. Richard starred in films like My American Cousin and TV shows like Black Fly and Haven. And in Haven, in his arguably most notable role, he played Vince Teagues, the co-publisher of the Haven Herald newsletter. Richard also voiced Wicket's father Deej Warwick on the animated Ewok show in the 80s. Richard passed away surrounded by his longtime partner Maggie Thomas and their sons Owen and Morgan Donat. The funeral home's tribute read, "A passionate gardener, a loving and supportive partner, a devoted father and an extremely proud grandfather of Charlize, Nadia, Mira, and Taryn. He will be missed, but his presence will always be with us. He was a good man." In a rare moment of clarity, Lucasfilm has actually been keeping Mara Jade out of Disney canon. Both Timothy Zahn and a Disney canon author named Claudia Gray have both referenced times that they asked if they could bring Mara Jade into their new continuity, only to be told no by Lucasfilm. The restraint surprises me, as there have been numerous other EU characters added to the Disney canon, and have been changed around so much that they may as well be a new character. I was told that the EU had to be decanonized and discontinued so that there could be original storytelling with creative freedom. Them constantly borrowing from the EU shows me otherwise. Mara Jade does not deserve to be in the new canon. It is beneath her. If Tim Zahn and Claudia Gray want to write about Mara Jade so bad, they should write new legend stories about her instead. On that same note, in an interview with Polygon, Sam Witwer said that he would gladly shave his head to return as Starkiller. I would also love to see Starkiller return, in the original continuity, following The Force Unleashed 2, not tacked on in Disney canon. It can be done. In France, on April 22nd, we saw the release of Star Wars Legends Rebellion Volume 4. The war against the Empire continues. Months after the destruction of the Death Star, the Rebel Alliance attacks the Empire, piece by piece. But who can they truly trust? Joran Sol, the rebel strategist rescued after months in enemy hands? Or Janik Tank Sunbur, Luke Skywalker's childhood friend, an Imperial lieutenant who claims he wants to join the rebellion? April 22nd also saw the release of the Ballad of Jango Fett. The Sith have begun the final stages of their galactic conquest and are searching for the ideal subject for their secret experiments. Lord Tyrannus may have found the perfect candidate in Jango Fett. But to find out, we must delve into the past of the galaxy's most feared bounty hunter. Star Wars Legends, The Rebellion Volume 4, and The Ballad of Jango Fett are now available. In merchandise news, we have a lot to go over. In the Vintage Collection, we are getting the Geonosian Picador and Orray as seen in Attack of the Clones. The Geonosian Picador rides onto the execution grounds on his Orray-pulled cart. The cart comes with attachable reins to the Orray's saddle. The Picador himself comes with removable armor and a staff accessory. The Geonosian Picador and Orray are now available for pre-order and are expected to ship on October 1st, 2026. And coming to the Disney Store is Lando Calrissian's Skiff Guard disguise helmet, as seen in Return of the Jedi. Inspired by Lando's covert mission aboard Jabba's sail barge above the Great Pit of Carkoon, the helmet features an articulated jaw and a display stand. It is also, of course, wearable for any interested Lando cosplayers. Lando Calrissian's Skiff Guard disguise helmet will be available on DisneyStore.com and Disney Parks on May 4th. Luke Skywalker, as he appears in Dark Empire, is getting his own Funko Pop. It's always great to get more EU representation, and with the recent Mara Jade announcement, it seemed like we're getting quite a bit with Funko Pop lately. This particular figure features Luke with his long dark cloak that he wore throughout the Dark Empire trilogy. It features the Legends moniker on the box, and the coolest part is, is that his green lightsaber glows in the dark. It is now available for pre-order on entertainmentearth.com and is expected to ship in June 2026. In the Black Series, Darth Nihilus and Darth Traya are both going to be released as a 2-pack. Darth Nihilus has been released in the Black Series previously, however this is a slightly updated figure with more soft goods materials compared to the 2020 release. This is Darth Traya's debut in the Black Series, and she looks amazing. Darth Nihilus comes with his lightsaber, and Traya comes with her 3 purple lightsabers and force effects to have them levitate around her, which is perfect. If I could add anything, I would give Nihilus some force lightning effects, and Traya her red lightsaber as well. But otherwise, I love these. Hopefully this means that we are also going to get a Black Series Darth Scion real soon too. The Darth Nihilus and Darth Traya 2-pack is available for pre-order on Amazon and is expected to release on July 1st. From Regal Robot, we are getting a concept maquette replica of Toothface, or as he was later known, Jaquil. The signature edition of just 150 pieces includes a plaque signed by Oscar-winning creature maker Chris Wallace, who sculpted the original maquette for Return of the Jedi. With hands-on access to the original film artifact, high-resolution 3D scanning, and carefully matched faux fur, the Regal Robot team crafted a faithful recreation of this early concept for Toothface. The extremely limited Legacy edition of just 50 pieces also includes a one-of-a-kind color illustration of the creature, hand-drawn by Chris Wallace. The Legacy edition is currently sold out, but you can join a waitlist if one becomes available. From Iron Studios is the 1/10 scale statue of Han Solo, as seen in Return of the Jedi. The shrugging smuggler is depicted on Endor in one of his most iconic scenes amongst the lush foliage around him and a stormtrooper helmet at his feet. This limited edition statue stands at about 8.6 inches tall. He is now available for pre-order and is expected to ship between April 2027 and June 2027. In video game news, Disney has quietly delisted 15 games on Steam and GOG.com this month with no explanation. Most of them are based on movie and TV show tie-ins. Previously in January, they delisted 14 games. They seem to do this quietly without any sort of warning. Games being taken down from digital storefronts isn't anything new, and in this case it's likely to do with licensing rights or something. Though this time around, 2 Star Wars games were removed. Star Wars Rebellion and Star Wars Dark Forces. So if there are Star Wars games that you are thinking about downloading off Steam or GOG, you may want to do it before they get removed as well. In SWTOR news, a new subscription bundle is now available. The Master of the Fight Cargo Transport Edition includes 180 days of subscription time with 60 cartel coins for each month. 5,500 cartel coins up front for the account. The GDU CGL droid carrier mount. The BN C4G cargo hold droid. The BN G1D Guildbank droid. The BN L3G Legacy Cargo Droid, the BN T1 Utility Droid Mini-Pet, and gray-green vulcanized dye and green vulcanized gray dye. It will be available until June 9th. And coming to the cartel market are new items inspired by Maul Shadowlord, the Bionic Overlord armor, the Dark Infiltrator lightsaber, the Dark Infiltrator dual saber, and metallic red and matte red color dyes. But what do you all think? Let me know in the comments below.